Peter Carrington is suing Elizabeth Reynolds in the amount of $7,500 for buttock enhancement surgery he says she charged to his card without permission.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Christina Perez presiding. Please be seated. All parties have been sworn in, Your Honor.
Thank you, Bernard. Mr. Carrington, we are here suing your ex-girlfriend, is that correct?
That is correct.
Over some plastic surgery?
That is correct.
Give us all the details.
Your Honor, I feel ripped off by my ex-girlfriend, Elizabeth, who had a plastic surgery for butt enhancement done without my knowledge.
For what?
It's for increasing her buttocks.
Okay.
And she used my credit card, and I was not aware of that surgery.
Oh, okay, so that's what you're suing. So why would you do that? Why would you use his credit card to get plastic surgery?
Well, he told me that I could use his credit card for plastic surgery, even though it was meant for me to get my breast done. I got my behind done instead, but he was definitely aware that I was getting the surgery.
Interesting. Okay, so then tell me one thing, Miss Reynolds. How long did you two date for?
3 years.
3 years. And you guys lived together?
We lived together for 2 years.
For 2 years. And what was the relationship like, Mr. Carrington?
The relationship was fairly good. We had, most of the times, I had to take care of her because she didn't have a job. She's a person that's seeking, but she just doesn't have the drive and the motivation to go out there and actually get something done. So I was taking care of her a lot, which was fine by me because I earned enough money to support her. In the meantime, I was coaching her, mentoring her to get a career, to be professional and get something going.
Did he pay for everything?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything, from clothes to food to vacations to car notes, everything.
Why did you get plastic surgery as a gift? What was the reason?
Your Honor, the reason was that she was approached by a couple different people to do bikini photo shoots. And she's been saying she wanted to be a model. She's got the look for a model. And that's something that I thought, okay, that's something she can do. And I started encouraging her and leading her into that direction. Now, the next thing would happen is she came up to me and said,
leading her to the direction to be a bikini model?
Well, to become a professional model.
Okay.
Which is not just
Did
being a
you
bikini.
help her enroll in modeling school?
No.
Did you find classes for her? Because it sounds like you did everything. You made all the decisions in her life. So did you do that for her?
I made some arrangements, and in the previous, I have experience in the industry myself. So for me, it was very easy for me to lead her and to coach her and to just
Got it.
simply.
So you were previously a model.
Yeah,
so
and she was passionate about it. That's something she would wanted to do, and I was all up for it.
So I understand that you travel a lot, Mr. Carrington, and that's why you were going to be gone on Elizabeth's birthday.
That is correct.
Is that correct?
Yeah, 3 weeks in Denver.
And you felt guilty that you were going to be going during her birthday, and that's how this present of plastic surgery came about?
Well, let's define plastic surgery because
Let's define
there
plastic
was
surgery.
plastic surgery specifically, and that was her request, was to have her breasts enlarged.
Okay, and you were okay with that?
Well, we discussed it for quite a while. It went over several days, and I was telling her, sweetheart, you don't need to enhance your breast. You're beautiful as you are. Be who you are. You're perfect. However, she kept pursuing it, and she kept saying, I'm really serious about this profession, and I see other girls out there. They all look wonderful, and they have nice, beautiful breasts, and I would feel more comfortable, and da-da-da-da-da. So, yes, great. So, eventually, I gave in, and I said, you know what? I feel bad. I'm not here for your birthday. I'm going to give you this plastic surgery for your breasts to enlarge them as your gift.
So you said to her specifically, Elizabeth, I will let you borrow my credit card to get plastic surgery while I'm gone.
Correct.
But it must only be for your breasts. Is that true or not?
Absolutely. We agree
Is
it
that
was
what he
only
said
for
to
her
you?
breasts.
No,
Elizabeth.
those were not your exact words. Those
What
were not
were his
words.
exact words?
That because he wasn't going to be in town for my birthday, that he would give me his credit card and allow me to get the plastic surgery that I wanted.
And coming up,
We're separate.
When did you decide not to get plastic surgery on your breast and instead in your behind?
It was probably 2 days after he had left town. I spoke with my agent, and he said that big breasts were no longer in if you wanted to be in the modeling industry. It was all about big butts. So I decided to get my butt instead of my breasts.
And just in 2 days, that was it. It was a very quick 1, 2, 3. You had been bugging him for how long?
She's been bugging me for weeks she's been
So
struggling with
weeks
appearance.
struggling to have the decision to have your breast done, and it was easy for you in 2 days to change it to getting something else.
Right, because my whole intention of getting plastic surgery in the first place was to get more modeling jobs.
Are you guys going out still?
No, we're separated
We're separated. We
for
broke up.
6 months.
You've been separated for 6
Yeah.
months.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Because she has a new boyfriend, and guess who it is? It's her agent.
No.
Yes. It is her
Really?
agent.
Yes, it is
The
my
one that made
agent.
you change your mind in 2 days?
In 2 days.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you living with him right now too?
No, I'm actually able to afford my own place now.
Oh, you are. How?
I am.
You're modeling for this
I
calendar.
am modeling. I have.
Do you have evidence? I see you have
do.
evidence. Bernard, don't look at it. You can
I've
look at it
gotten
later.
many jobs since
Okay.
I've gotten my.
And what kind of
behind
evidence do you
done.
have, Peter?
I have a $7,500 credit card.
which is the same one I have here, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is your first modeling shoot.
Yes, it was for a calendar.
And how did the calendar do? Was it sold? That's
did.
it.
It sold well.
So that's you
That's me with a little
with
more.
your little implant.
Yeah.
But that's from what I understand, that's not what you really look like.
No. Well,
See-
no model is actually what they ever really look like in the magazine.
Of course, it's photoshopped, right?
Right.
So
Excuse-
why do you think that, Peter, is disgusting?
Well, it is what the disgusting part here is what's happening to her. This is not the
What's
only job.
happening to her?
What's
She's
happening
still
to her is that
beautiful.
she's booking one job after the next that goes into this direction of, in my opinion, the next step is Silicon Valley pornography.
Oh,
and
you
I
think
do
so?
not want her to go that direction. And I do know her, I happen to know her agent personally. And he has been sleazy, he's known to be sleazy, he's known to have young women around him
Well,
that
I've
are
never
just
heard
doing the
that.
things that he says because they need money, they want to be independent, and they tend to
Do you
change.
think that of what Peter is saying, there could be any truth in what Peter's saying?
If there was any truth to it, he wouldn't have allowed him to be my agent in the first place.
Interesting. Okay.
Judge Perez.
Go ahead.
If she had done the breast enhancement, would you be suing her for that money back?
Absolutely not.
There you go. That's my case. I deny your claim.
All rise.
Judge Perez has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim is denied.